time to set up another raised bed to make room for my growing vegetables. Today, I'll continue preparing this bed. I'm doing a voiceover because I have more to share than I could while filming. This new raised bed gets my mixture of dirt and cow dung, about equal parts of each. As you can see, I'm using a dig and smash technique to break up the soil clumps. It takes a while and honestly, it's tiring, but it's worth it to loosen the soil properly. While I'm breaking up the soil, I carefully remove any roots and weeds that come to the surface as I dig. The reason is simple. We don't want other plants, especially weeds, stealing nutrients from the soil and competing with our future vegetables. We break up the soil to make it loose and airy. This helps roots grow deeper and spread more easily. Loose soil also improves water drainage and allow nutrients to move around, so plants can absorb them better. Spending time on this step means our vegetables will have a healthier foundation and grow stronger in the long run. This is hard work, but as I said earlier, this step is crucial. It's worth the effort if we want to grow strong, healthy plants. At this point, I'm running out of things to say, and honestly, I don't even know how long it took me to finish this step. It felt like forever. While you watch me break up the soil, let me share something with you. In Thailand, vegetables in local markets are affordable and plentiful. We really have so many options where we can go shopping for fresh greens, herbs, and all kinds of produce. So you might wonder why do I spend all this time and energy growing my own? Well, aside from being a hobby that I truly enjoy, there's something special about stepping into the backyard and picking vegetables straight from the garden. It's not just convenient, it's also rewarding. I know exactly how the plants were grown, what went into the soil, and how they were cared for. That gives me confidence that they're fresh, clean, and pesticide free. Another reason is taste. Homegrown vegetables often have a richer flavor compared to store-bought ones. And honestly, there's a sense of pride in cooking a meal with ingredients you grew yourself. It connects you more deeply to the food that you eat. So yes, even though vegetables are easy to buy at the market, growing them at home gives me something money can't buy: peace of mind, healthier food, and the joy of gardening. As I work through the soil, I often come across different insects, sometimes larvae, little white bugs I can't quite name, ants, and even centipedes or millipedes. At first, it might seem worrying to see them here, but in fact, their presence is a good sign. These creatures play an important role in keeping the soil healthy. Millipedes feed on decaying plant matter, breaking it down into nutrients that enrich the soil. Centipedes act as natural pest control, hunting harmful insects that could damage our plants. Even some larvae help with decomposition, recycling organic material back into the soil. Together, they improve aeration, nutrient cycle, and balance in the garden ecosystem. So while it may look a little unsettling, having these tiny helpers in a raised bed means the soil is alive, active, and ready to support strong, healthy vegetables. Although sometimes I get startled when I see them and even feel quite scared, I've come to understand that these insects are part of the natural process in the soil. At first, their sudden movements or unusual appearance can be surprising, but I just think that they're not there to harm me. Once the soil is loosened, the next step is mixing it evenly. Using a hoe, I carefully blend the dirt and cow dung together, making sure the mixture is consistent throughout the bed. This part takes time and effort, and it can feel like back-breaking work. But this is important. Proper mixing ensures that the nutrients from the cow dung are spread evenly, so every plant has access to the same rich foundation. It also helps the soil structure, making it softer and more balanced, which allows roots to grow freely and water to drain properly. Even though it's tiring, this step is what transforms the raised bed into a healthy environment where vegetables can thrive. In this part, I'm trying to move the sections of soil that have a lot of cow dung into the areas that have very little. By doing this, I can spread the organic matter more evenly across the bed. If one spot has too much, it can be too strong for the plant, while another spot with too little won't give them enough nutrients. Mixing it carefully makes sure every plant will grow in balanced soil, with the same access to nutrients and a healthier environment overall. I also make sure no soil goes out of the bed because that would be a waste of all the effort I've put in. Every bit of soil belongs inside, and keeping it there makes the hard work worthwhile. While mixing, I can definitely see the difference in the soil before and after. At first it looked heavy and uneven, but now it's mostly crumbled and much softer. I still notice a few clumps forming into small balls, but they're easy to break apart with my hand. This shows me the soil is coming together nicely, loose, well mixed and ready for planting. The more I work it, the more balanced it becomes, and I can really see the transformation happening in front of me. So that's all for today's video. I hope you'll continue watching my progress in gardening and also my journey in creating videos. If you enjoyed this, please don't forget to click subscribe and like. See you in part 3, and thank you for being part of this experience.